At the end of 1872, an event in the Atlantic Ocean became one of the greatest mysteries in maritime history, and it is still debated today. The protagonist of this event was a ship whose very name has lingered in memory with a chilling echo: Mary Celeste. Mary Celeste was a sturdy and fast merchant ship built in the United States in 1861. On December 5, 1872, near the Azores, the British vessel De Gratia spotted a drifting schooner in the ocean. That ship was none other than Mary Celeste. The vessel was sailing alone in the middle of the sea. Its sails were partly unfurled, some of them damaged, but there was no sign of the captain, crew, or passengers. The voyage of Mary Celeste had begun on November 7, 1872, from the port of New York. The ship's captain, Benjamin Briggs, was traveling with his wife Sarah, their young daughter Sophia, and 7 crew members, bound for the port of Genoa, Italy. The cargo consisted of 1,701 barrels of industrial alcohol. They were all experienced, trustworthy, and well prepared for the journey. But none of them ever returned. When the crew of De Gratia boarded the ship, the sight that met them was spine-chilling. Meals were still on the table, as if someone had left them unfinished. The ship was intact. It was not about to sink. Almost all of the cargo was in place, with only a few barrels of alcohol empty. The crew's personal belongings, clothes, even their money, were still on board. The captain's logbook had its last entry 10 days earlier. At that time, the ship was sailing without trouble. The only things missing were the ship's lifeboat and the people on board. So, the ship had been abandoned. But why? Theories. The Mary Celeste incident quickly echoed across the world press, because no logical explanation could be found. Over the years, various theories emerged. 1. Alcohol explosion. Theories: some believe that certain barrels of cargo had leaked, creating alcohol vapors that posed a risk of explosion. The crew may have panicked and boarded the lifeboat, but they were unable to return. This is often considered one of the most plausible explanations. 2. Pirates. According to some, pirates may have attacked the ship, but if they had, they would have stolen the cargo or valuables. Instead, the ship looked untouched. 3. Sea monsters and supernatural forces. Newspapers and the public of the time speculated about sea monster attacks or a supernatural curse, since no trace of the people could be found. 4. The captain's madness. Another possibility is that the captain or a crew member suffered a psychological breakdown and forced everyone to abandon ship. But there is no evidence for this either. 5. Giant wave or rising seas. Some researchers suggest that a sudden giant wave caused panic on deck, forcing everyone into the lifeboat, after which the ocean swallowed them without a trace. The story of Mary Celeste haunted both sailors and the public for many years. It inspired novels, films, and documentaries. The ship itself was later used again, but misfortune never left it. In 1885, it ran aground off the coast of Haiti and was destroyed completely. But the true legacy of Mary Celeste was the mystery it left behind. Because to this day, no one has ever learned exactly what happened to the people on that ship. Even now, it remains one of the greatest unanswered questions in maritime history.